Good morning. So I want to talk a little bit more about this, that you are what you vibrate in any given moment. So whatever your vibration is in this moment, in this moment, in this moment, that is your essence. That is who you are. That is the power in your life. So every single moment is renewing and perpetually renewing. And all of our thoughts and beliefs that we believe who we believe what we are just a collection of thoughts that we keep thinking and keep producing moment after moment after moment. But in fact, every moment we are born again and we have new power in our life, but we continue the old thoughts, continue living these preconceived ideas or beliefs, when in fact, in each moment, we have the power of change. And we are, in each moment, whatever we are vibrating in that moment. Now, if you think about it, our emotions are vibrations. So if we are in pain, then that is what we are vibrationally in this moment. And that is what we are drawing to us. That is the power of our life. That is where we are putting our power. We're putting our power into pain. When we put our power into pain, then we are receiving pain. We're telling the universe that we are pain. We are receiving more pain. And so as we continue to feel the pain, we continue to generate that. We continue to pull that towards us from the ethers, from the all of the vibrations all around us. That is the vibration that we are connecting to from the universe, and that is what we are emitting outward too. That means that people that come into contact with us, things, animals, situations, we're bringing that energy into it, and that is our essence of this moment and this moment and this moment and this moment. So whatever we are emotionally feeling, because emotions are vibrations, we are vibrational beings, we connect to energy. Energy is vibration. Energy is continuously moving. That means that there is nothing that is stuck in concrete. There is nothing that is solid. There is nothing that is, everything is in flow. Everything is in movement. Everything is energy. So if we are energy, that means that in every moment we have the power of elasticity. That means in every moment we can change who we are, what we believe. When we start becoming, when we realize that in every moment we have the power of creation, we have the power of change, we have the power. In every moment is the first moment. I know we've heard this a million times, but it's so true. Every moment it holds within it a starting point. Every moment is manifesting. Everything in every moment is becoming anew. When you understand that everything is in existence at the same time, we are living on this linear path, line of time, right? In our physical existence, we're living on this illusion that everything is happening in motion in time, but in fact, everything is at the same time in existence. Everything that ever was and everything that ever will be. Everything is perpetual. Everything is infinite. That means everything just is. When everything is infinite, we are infinite. We're never created and are never being lost. We're just changing. We understand this comprehensively. We can understand this, but when you understand it all the way in, then fear falls away and you become curious, because this is our chance of being a conscious being on this linear illusion that we call life. And so we can experience everything moment to moment to moment to moment. So it's coming into that place of power, knowing that everything is elastic, and that in every single moment we have the opportunity of change. We can change. Nothing is set in existence as Has to be. That's why you see that you can see that different people have different lives. What one person thinks that they are restricted and they have to live in this certain way and they have to live in this certain place. And then there's somebody else that lives in a complete different country with complete different restrictions, even though the archetypal makeup is the same. It's what was put in as a belief system in the subconscious way. So during the spiritual awakening, what we are doing actually is opening our subconscious. We are opening everything that is in the shadow of the subconscious out into the conscious. That way we have the full capacity of our being to play and to change, and we realize that every moment is recreation, 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 and it's a continuous recreation. There is no moment of time that stops. So there's a lot of paradoxes within this. There's a lot of different apps. There's no absolutes, and everything. The only thing that's absolute is the change. But really, a point that I wanted to make here is that we are a vibrational being, and so in every moment, whatever your emotions are, that is who you are. That is what you are. You are recreating yourself in every moment, and you have the choice of feeling or connecting to. Emotions are vibrations. The vibrations are all around us in the ethers everywhere. Every single emotion that you can feel is around you and available to you right now in every single moment. Every single moment. It is what you are connecting to, the vibrations that you are connecting to and giving momentum to, is what is making up the substance of your being in every single moment. So when you can understand this and comprehend this, that all of the emotions are available to you, regardless of the circumstances. The circumstances are also, it's like Play-Doh. The circumstances change according to your look at them, according to how you perceive them. So the two people can come into the exact same circumstances and read the situation completely different. And that is because of whatever their emotional vibration is. So in every moment, you are recreating who you are. And in every moment, you are choosing your perspective. Now, you can also say, well, it's not a choice. I have to go through this for my spiritual awakening, which is also true. See, there's so many truths and there's so many different ways of looking at this. That's why when we are going through the spiritual awakening, it's so complex, because it's like we're tapping, tap, at all of these different aspects of the spiritual awakening that all have to come together at once into the one point. What is the one point? The one point is the now, is where we are now. We look at our vibrations, we look at time, we look at energy, we look at substance. Everything collapses into this particular specific moment, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and it keeps on going perpetually. So everything is in existence all at one time. That means that all options are open for you in every moment. That means that when you start shifting, right, there might be a lag in the outer world, because the outer world is creations already made, right? Whatever is coming into your existence now is coming in from vibrations that you had in the past. So you are now living your vibrations, right? You could see it as like the tip of a whip, right? You go like this, the beginning, and it moves through the whip till finally the end of the tip of the whip is the creation of it. So it's like the tail of the dog, right? So what's wagging the tail? Is the dog wagging the tail, or is the tail wagging the dog, right? So when you're living according to circumstance and thinking that is what is confining you, then you're allowing the tail to wag the dog rather than the dog wagging the tail. And there is a lapse of time in between your current emotion and what comes to manifest in your life. And so during this spiritual awakening process, we are coming into coherent vibration, coherent emotion, coherent thought. We are marrying our thought and our emotion together to where they are solid and complete and thorough without. And then in the outer circumstances of your life, when you're able to do this, the outer circumstances of your life will also align with you. As long as we're going through the emotional roller coaster, the universe is bringing us part of this, part of this, part of this. It seems like chaos. And then we have this chaos in our lives that we've created that we don't realize that we've created, but we are living in this chaos, and we're allowing the chaos to recreate our experience in the world. So the chaos causes more chaos, causes more chaos. We're reacting to what is without instead of uh, bringing from within to out and allowing the outside to react to us. So it's very different. It's coming from a very different place. But when you realize that in each moment you are being recreated and you have the power only in that moment, you right now in this moment, you don't have power in the future. You have to wait for the future to come before you can have power in that future. So a lot of us are going through life without any power in the moment, thinking about the future. But when the future comes, we're thinking about the future. So we're never really present in the moment in our own life, realizing that this is the moment of power. This is the moment of power. This is the moment of power. And it is the only moment of power. The past is stories. The past is memories. The past are your tools that kind of give you an idea of what yes and what no, what yes and what no. It gives you experience so that you can figure things out and use your mind as a tool to lead your life in the path that you want. But you are not your mind. Your mind is your tool. You are whatever you are vibrating in this current moment. If you are sad and crying in this moment, that is what you are. That is what you are vibrating, and that is what you are bringing more of into your world. And I know that part of the spiritual awakening, we have to go through this. We have to go down into those lower places so that we can burn them out. It's all part of the master plan. So trust and wherever you are on this journey, you are doing the best that you can, and you're doing what you can, and we are all going through this together. So sending you guys so much love. Thank you for listening.